Welcome back, everyone. Obviously, another soggy day with almost 2 inches of rain in many areas and heavier totals here and there. There's a little bit of a clearing line right about there, but the heaviest stuff right now is way down there. You can see it right there in the Rockport area. So those of you in Seadrift and even Port O'Connor need to be on the lookout for this. That one already passed, but this one coming up from the south, and that might be, shall we say, a little bit of a break afterwards. Before midnight. All right. Last night we have really got a big surge of moisture from pretty much Nixon to Gonzales all the way up to Smithville. They got about 6 inches of rain as we're waiting basically for the next system. Here it is. It's already out in Del Rio. This one's going to cross. It's an impulse running over this very moist field. And okay, imagine like this. You have a lot of water, right? Then you get a vacuum cleaner, right? And then you pass it over the water, it pulls the water up, right? Well, it pulls it up into a cooler atmosphere and therefore it condenses and it drains back down. So that's the next little pull of air, a vorticity as we call it, that's going to be rolling into our area. There you see Victoria in the blue and then a lot of purples around the area. Let's go see the scale. Well, we've got blue being 2 inches, but when you start getting into the purples, we're looking at 3 inches. And then you're looking at 4 and 5 inches up here in the Gonzales area. And there was this big swath all the way up, I guess, to almost College Station with the really heavy rainfall. And I'm talking in the 4 to 6 inch range last night. So there have been some heavy spots. So as we expected, now the rivers are going to start to rise. And those of you that live along river bottoms, just consider that, Bloomington. You know I'm talking about you, right? So here's what we expect. Here's where we are right now, beginning to get at flood stage. And then it's going to go up fairly rapidly to what's being considered, let's see, we're calling it moderate flooding at 27 feet. So that's going to last through the weekend before it starts decreasing unless there's more rain. But I don't think there's any more rain. We have all kinds of watches and warnings. Now in the dark green, that's a watch. Watch out for flooding. In the light green, it's like warning. It's happening right now. So there's a lot of low water crossings up in this area, all the way up here that are, of course, at either having water over them or are bank full or, and we were talking, everybody says, well, I got a little car, I'm going to get flooded, right? Yes. Yeah. And then I said, well, I got a big pickup truck. It's a, F-250 or something. Did you see the 18-wheeler that got rolled off? Okay, it was an 18-wheeler tanker, and that got rolled off by water. So, hey, it doesn't matter how small or large your car is, it can be affected by that. So here we are right now, most of the rain beginning to pull out of the area. This is the futurecast. So we're going tonight, 11 o'clock. You see out here. Here's the city, here's the next big cluster. You see that moving through by 2 a.m. And then in the morning hours, we start getting a little bit of clearing. So once that one last cluster moves through, then we're going to start actually clearing out. You're going to see the sun tomorrow afternoon. Wouldn't that be interesting? And then as we get to the weekend, well, all of a sudden things are looking much better. So let's take a look at your day planner. We start off cloudy and then you get some sun in Port Lavaca. We start off cloudy and then you get some sun in Cuero. And through the weekend, well, there's no alert day. Forget that. I'm going to take that off. Frontal system clearing up, sunny skies as we get to the weekend, and cooler temperatures as we get to early next week. That's your 7-day forecast.